They call it the hat there. I don't know why they call it the hat, but they call it the hat. Hat's the hat. Buy a hat. Hat. I don't know what that means. Don't have a clue. In this segment of the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar Radio Show, in this broadcast, we're going to talk about us being banned at the MUSE Event Center. We're also going to be talking about something I should have talked about last week on this broadcast, Lake of the Ozarks. We're going to put it out there, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to put it out there. We'll talk about it. Also, where the radio show's going and where it's headed. We're also going to be talking about KJagRadio.com. We're also going to be talking about Papa Joe and Boxa Buddy. The video blogs return this week, kids. I took a week off. Video blogs are coming back. Gay marriage, but not marijuana is going to be the topic. We'll talk about that in the video blog this week on JiggyJaguar.com. We also have our column that we're going to be writing. Talking about Papa Joe, our good buddy Papa Joe, our pal, our boy, our friend. He says he's going to come. He's going to come to Salina, Kansas. He's going to slap me on the Ustream. Well, I got Ustream up today, so maybe you can come slap me on it. But today's not August, so I don't know if you'll be slapping me on the Ustream. But, as they say, we're going to move on. Doing the damn thing on a Sunday from JiggyJaguar.com. I much enjoy the fact we don't have Ross Long here. Big Ross is in Newton today. The freshly expurgated Ross Long is in Newton today. I believe he's meeting with an attorney today as well while he's down there. We won't talk about that here, though. Mr. Chaz and company. There's a white car that just pulled up. I don't know if that's Mr. Chaz. I don't know if that's even... It might be someone to assassinate me. We're going to go old school on the program. Maybe someone coming to assassinate me. Well, let's talk about it. SalinaTV.info. Go over there right now. Check it out. It is the website of record. It is the place to be. It is going to be a television experience like no other. They can't, they won't, they don't have a clue. But we do. On SalinaTV.info. Go over there and check that out. Hey, if Glenn Beck can have his own television network, why can't Jiggy Jag? That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say for you. Why can't Jiggy Jag have his own television network? That's what we're doing today. 6 minutes after the top of the second hour of the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar Radio Show. Such great radio stations as SRN, the Spirit of South York, at 148.ca. Our good friends at the KJagRadio.com, Rangerplex Alternative Webcasting Networks, WildBunchRadio.com joining us today on the big broadcast. And I thoroughly enjoy them being on the broadcast. I enjoy all our affiliates. We have some pretty damn good affiliates out there, and they have backed us since day one, and I appreciate each and every one of them for tuning us in and helping us get the message out that I am the man. Period. Holly Marie Brian next week on the Jiggy Jaguar Radio Show. Miss Kelly Shore. Sarah Scholes, progressive radio talk show host. Tranny Von Teese will be with us. Tranny Von Teese is not a progressive radio talk show host. I apologize to Sarah Scholes. Sarah Scholes is the progressive radio talk show host. Tranny Von Teese is a transsexual porn star. And we're going to have Aaliyah Love on next week, and we're going to be asking her about why she hasn't contacted Mr. South City. So it's going down next week on the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar Radio Show. Happy 4th of July to all of you. I'm going to be spending my 4th of July with Fog Hat. How do you like love apples? That's all I got to say. Tomorrow, 4th of July, we're going to be in Junction City, Kansas at the Fog Hat Show. It's going to be a hell of a deal. I've got an interview with the guys. We're going to be in the building. It's going to be a hell of a show. Fog Hat, Junction City, Jiggy Jag, rocking it like nobody's business. And you can call us at 1-866-763-1242. JiggyJaguar.com is the website. You can also find us in the book. That's right. Radio Wants You, an intimate portrait of 700 radio shows that welcome guests. And the grandma tradition, ladies and gentlemen. We'll talk about that in the third hour. I'm going to do that thing again like I did at the beginning of last hour. I'm going to play with the CG. Right there is SalinaTV.info. Right over here is our call-in number. Our call-in number. Right up here is our Ustream logo. Right there is our crawl. That right there, just empty space on the wall. Check out JiggyJaguar.com if you want to see what I'm doing on Ustream today. I just don't know about it sometimes on this broadcast. I don't get it. I'm enjoying myself today. This is one of the first radio shows I have enjoyed doing in a hell of a long time. Next week, big guests, big show. We're getting it going. We're going to talk about it next week. I'm going to take a quick little timeout. When we come back, we're going to talk about Lake of the Ozarks, kids. Yes, somebody on this broadcast, and considering that I'm the only one right now talking, might be very well moving to the Lake of the Ozarks. We'll talk about that when we get back here on the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar Show.
Download all the past bits and best interviews with new things added each week at ampcast.com/Jiggy Jaguar.
That is an old promo. That is an old promo.
Keep your personal information away from the spammers, hackers, and your crazy ex-roommate. Private domain registration from GoDaddy.com. Protect your privacy by keeping your address, phone number, and more out of the public database. Plus, enter code POD88 when you check out and save an additional 10% on your web hosting order. Keep your piece of the internet at GoDaddy.com. Subscription applies. See site for details.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS that you can't afford to pay? Or are you stuck on a payment plan that is getting you nowhere? Your tax problem will only get worse if you don't do anything about it. If you owe the IRS at least $15,000, call American Tax Relief. They've helped thousands of people like you eliminate up to 85% of their delinquent taxes. Pick up the phone and call 1-888-212-5619. If you qualify, American Tax Relief can settle your tax debts for less than you owe, remove penalties and interest, and stop wage garnishments and bank levies. As an honest, hard-working American, you do have rights. Don't let your tax problem get worse. Call American Tax Relief for a free consultation and see how much money they can save you. Call 1-888-212-5619. If you qualify, you can save up to 85% on the taxes you owe. Call right now. 1-888-212-5619. That's 1-888-212-5619.
Hey, this is Dutch. You're listening to the Jiggy Jaguar Show, so strip off those clothes, grab that bowl of Jell-O, and let's get busy.
The best age for your child to learn to read is during the first 5 years of life. Kathleen discovered this fact firsthand.
A friend of ours recommended the Your Baby Can Read series when we had our first child, Jacob. Never thought anything of it. We talked him down in front of it.
Your Baby Can Read worked amazingly well.
When Jacob was 3 years old, he was reading at second grade level. He turned 5 in July, went to
And now
kindergarten,
Dustin
and
turned on
in 3 weeks
everybody.
he moved to first grade.
Kathleen knows it's no coincidence.
Because we have 3 children and all are reading on a high level. School is very easy. Straight A students, maybe 1 or 2 children, but all 3, probably a successful video. So bam, it worked.
Did Kathleen have to work at it?
No, I didn't have to do a
That's
thing.
fine.
Your Baby Can Read definitely gives them a life skill that can never be taken away from them. It's been invaluable.
For a limited time, you can receive a completely risk-free trial of the Your Baby Can Read program. Call now and we'll also include 3 free learning gifts with your risk-free trial. Call 1-800-650-9530. 800-650-9530. 800-650-9530.
I wonder how many radio commercials you've heard that tell you they can wipe out your IRS tax debt. Dozens, maybe hundreds. These companies claim they'll stop the tax notices, but they don't. The fact is, Titan Tax Relief does, and we'll negotiate with the IRS or your state government or both and get your taxes reduced by as much as